Admiral Sarah Chen stood at the viewport of the International Space Station, her eyes fixed on the massive crystalline vessel that had appeared in Earth's orbit just hours ago. Its surface rippled like liquid mercury in the sunlight, unlike anything human engineering could achieve. First contact. After centuries of wondering, we weren't alone anymore. Admiral, they're responding to our transmission, Lieutenant Rodriguez reported, his voice tense with excitement and apprehension. The holographic display flickered to life, revealing a tall, ethereal being with iridescent skin and multiple sets of eyes arranged in a mesmerizing pattern. The universal translator kicked in as the alien spoke. "People of Earth, I am High Commander Zixtal of the Luminary Collective. We come seeking alliance in the face of grave danger." The being's voice carried a musical quality that seemed to resonate through the station's hull. A force known as the Void Hunters approaches, entities that consume entire civilizations. They have already destroyed 12 of our worlds. Sarah felt a chill run down her spine. This wasn't just first contact. It was a call for help from an advanced civilization. The implications were staggering. Over the next 3 months, Earth's governments worked tirelessly with the Luminary. They shared technological knowledge, established joint defense protocols, and began constructing a planetary shield network. The Luminary's advanced technology seemed like magic to human engineers, but they learned quickly. Sarah coordinated closely with Zixtal, growing to respect the alien commander's tactical brilliance. But something nagged at her instincts, small inconsistencies in their story, subtle discrepancies in their technical specifications. "The shield network is at 80% completion," Sarah reported during a Global Defense Council meeting. "But I recommend we maintain our conventional defense forces at full readiness." "Unnecessary," Zixtal's hologram interjected smoothly. "The shields will render such primitive weapons obsolete. You should focus your resources on completion of the network." That night, Sarah couldn't sleep. She pulled up the original sensor data from first contact, comparing it with current readings. The numbers didn't add up. The Luminary ship's energy signatures had changed subtly over time, as if they were slowly powering up something massive. A priority alert jolted her awake at 300 hours. "Admiral, the shield network, it's not a defense system. It's a containment field." Sarah rushed to the command center as reports flooded in. The shields were creating an energy cage around Earth, trapping humanity while the Luminary fleet charged their main weapons. There were no Void Hunters. It had all been an elaborate ruse. "You could have been useful allies." Zixtal's message echoed across all frequencies. "But our studies show your species is too unpredictable, too dangerous to be allowed to reach the stars. Consider this a mercy. Quick extinction rather than the chaos you would spread across the galaxy." As the Luminary weapons powered up, Sarah sent a single encrypted command to sleeping systems hidden in military bases across the globe. Humanity had learned harsh lessons about trust throughout its history. They had hoped for the best from their first alien contact, but prepared for the worst. The real war was about to begin. "Initiate Protocol Prometheus." Sarah's command echoed through encrypted channels. Across Earth, hidden facilities hummed to life. The Luminary sensors detected nothing. Because humanity had learned from their own technological history. Sometimes the oldest methods were the best. Deep in hardened bunkers, electromagnetic pulse generators powered up using vacuum tube technology. Immune to the quantum scanning methods the Luminary employed. They had seemed primitive to the aliens, not worth monitoring. That was their first mistake. The coordinated EMP burst rippled through the shield network. Sections began failing, creating gaps in the Luminary's containment field. But Sarah knew they couldn't rely on just one countermeasure. "Launch Operation Darkstar," she ordered. Submarines hidden in Earth's oceans released swarms of autonomous drones. Built using mechanical computers and analog systems, they carried payloads of experimental quantum disruptors, reverse-engineered from studying the Luminary's own technology. Zixtal's voice crackled over the comm, no longer smooth and musical but sharp with rage. "Impossible. Your species couldn't have developed countermeasures so quickly. We didn't, Sarah responded, allowing herself a grim smile. We've been developing them since the day you arrived. Did you think we survived this long by being trusting fools? The quantum disruptors detonated, creating localized reality distortions that played havoc with the luminary ship's crystalline structure. Their beautiful mercury-like surfaces began to fracture and pit. But the aliens still held overwhelming firepower, their main weapons charged, preparing to destroy Earth's major population centers. Sarah had counted on this too. The luminaries' paramount belief in their own superiority. All units execute Maneuver Theta, she commanded. Across the globe, hidden missile silos opened. But instead of launching nuclear weapons, they released clouds of specially engineered bacteria. The luminary scans had revealed their ship's crystalline hulls were actually grown using organic compounds. Another weakness. The bacteria clouds reached the damaged ships, finding purchase in the fractured surfaces. Within minutes, the organic components began to deteriorate. Luminary vessels started losing structural integrity, their weapons powering down to maintain basic life support. You dare use such primitive methods against us? Zixtal raged. We offered you advancement, civilization. No, Sarah corrected. You offered us pretty lies while planning our extinction. We offered you a chance at true alliance. Remember that when you tell others about Earth. The remains of the luminary fleet retreated, their mighty ships now scared and crumbling. But Sarah took no joy in the victory. She knew this was only the beginning. Earth had revealed some of its defenses, and word would spread through the galaxy. Humanity had proven that they weren't helpless, but they'd also shown they were far more dangerous than the luminary had feared. The next visitors might not come with false promises of friendship. They might simply come with overwhelming force. Begin Phase 2, Sarah ordered. We need to be ready for whatever comes next. Across the planet, production facilities began working at full capacity. Humanity would face the stars on their own terms, combining the best of both advanced technology and primitive ingenuity. The real challenge was just beginning. The war room beneath Geneva hummed with activity as Sarah reviewed the intelligence reports. 6 months had passed since the luminary retreat, and Earth's defenses had grown exponentially. But so had the threats. 3 more fleets detected entering the system, Kirtlewey reported. Signatures matched Drachnid warships. They're not even trying to hide their approach. The Drachnids, a warrior race that had watched the luminary defeat with great interest. Unlike their predecessors, they came with honest intentions, simple conquest. Sarah studied the holographic display. Deploy the quantum mirrors. Thousands of satellites activated, creating a complex web of quantum-entangled reflective surfaces around Earth. The Drachnid ships' energy weapons fired, and found their beams redirected back at them, amplified by the quantum network. But the aliens had expected resistance. Their ships split apart, revealing smaller craft designed to penetrate planetary defenses. That's when Sarah revealed humanity's next surprise. Launch the chimeras, she ordered. From hidden bases across Earth, hybrid vehicles emerged. They combined luminary crystalline technology with human mechanical engineering, creating craft that could shift between space and atmospheric combat configurations. The Drachnids had studied Earth's known capabilities, but these were something new. The chimeras engaged the Drachnid fighters, their adaptive forms allowing them to match the aliens' maneuverability. But the real surprise wasn't the vehicles themselves, it was their pilots. Neural interface holding steady, reported Captain Maya Singh from her chimera. The breakthrough had come from an unexpected source: video games. Decades of complex gaming had prepared human pilots to handle the information overload from the hybrid neural systems. The space around Earth became a chaotic battlefield as chimeras engaged Drachnid fighters. The quantum mirror network continued reflecting enemy fire, sometimes catching entire squadrons in recursive energy loops that overloaded their systems. But the Drachnids were formidable warriors. They adapted quickly, switching to kinetic weapons that couldn't be reflected. Railgun fire and missiles threatened to overwhelm Earth's defenses. Sarah activated her command neural link, connecting directly to the battle network. Execute Operation Midnight Sun. Across Earth's surface, massive electromagnetic accelerators powered up. They launched clouds of specially engineered nanobots, another hybrid technology combining Earth chemistry with alien power systems. The nanobots invaded Drachnid ships through hull breaches and weapon ports, beginning to disassemble their technology from the inside. The Drachnid commander, a massive reptilian being, appeared on the command screen. You fight with honor, humans, but you cannot resist forever. We are Legion. We don't need to resist forever, Sarah replied. We just need to make the cost of invasion too high. She activated the final phase of Midnight Sun. The nanobots, now integrated into key systems of the Drachnid ships, executed their secondary protocol. Rather than destroying the vessels, they began transmitting their complete technical specifications to Earth's databases. In the future, humanity would know exactly how to counter every aspect of Drachnid technology. The alien commander recognized the strategic disaster. Even if they won this battle, Earth would possess all their military secrets. The Drachnid fleet began to withdraw, their mighty armada reduced to a fraction of its original size. But Sarah took no satisfaction in the victory. Earth had revealed more of its capabilities, and word would spread. The next attackers would be even better prepared. Humanity needed to take the initiative. Begin preparations for Phase 3, she ordered. It's time we took the fight to them. In a hardened bunker beneath the Himalayas, Sarah studied the casualty reports. The Drachnid invasion had been repelled, but at a steep cost. Millions dead, cities in ruins, and Earth's resources strained to the breaking point. Begin the broadcast, she ordered. Using captured Drachnid communication technology, Earth sent a message to every spacefaring civilization within range. The transmission contained complete technical specifications of both luminary and Drachnid military technology, along with a simple message: we share this freely. Knowledge should unite us, not divide us. The response was immediate and violent. The Drachnids launched a desperate attack to prevent their secrets from spreading. The luminary returned with allies. New species joined the fray, some seeking to destroy Earth, others to claim its apparent technological wealth. But humanity had prepared for this too. As alien fleets approached, they encountered a new defense, a quantum entanglement field that turned their own mass against them. The greater their military might, the more the field affected them. Small civilian ships passed freely. Only vessels with hostile intent were trapped. Receiving transmission from the Drachnid High Command, Lieutenant Rodriguez reported. They're requesting a ceasefire. The Drachnid Admiral appeared on screen, scales dulled with exhaustion. You could have kept our technology for yourself, used it to destroy us. Why share it? Because this ends today, Sarah replied. Look at your fleet. Look at Earth. How many more need to die before we realize this path leads nowhere? The quantum entanglement field held dozens of alien fleets in stasis. Earth's defenses remained strong, but Sarah knew they couldn't maintain this standoff forever. It was time for her final gambit. We're activating the Prometheus Protocol, she announced to all ships in range. Across Earth, massive transmitters powered up, but instead of weapons, they began broadcasting technical specifications, scientific discoveries, medical breakthroughs. Everything humanity had developed or reverse-engineered. You came seeking our destruction or our submission, Sarah addressed the assembled alien commanders. Instead, we offer you partnership. Every advancement we've made is now freely available to all. We can continue fighting, or we can begin building something greater together. Silence filled the communication channels. Then, one by one, alien ships began powering down their weapons. The Drachnid Admiral spoke first. Perhaps we have underestimated humanity's wisdom as much as its strength. The day ended not with Earth's destruction or its triumph, but with the first real steps toward genuine cooperation between species. It was a victory, But Sarah knew the hardest part still lay ahead. "This is just the beginning," she told her staff. "Now we have to prove we meant every word." 1 year after the ceasefire, the Sol system had transformed. Orbital stations housed diplomatic missions from 30 different species. Earth's cities were being rebuilt with shared technology, while human innovations spread throughout the galaxy. Sarah walked through the new Galactic Council chamber in Geneva, now serving as Earth's first ambassador to the United Stellar Nations. The chamber buzzed with representatives from former enemy races, now working together on common challenges. The deep space sensors detect something massive approaching, the luminary representative, Zixtal's successor, announced. "It matches no known configuration." The chamber erupted in concerned murmurs. The quantum entanglement defense grid registered an object larger than any previously encountered fleet. Initial readings suggested it was organic in nature. The Void Hunters, Sarah realized. They weren't a lie after all. Long-range scans confirmed her fear. The vast, living darkness approached, a hive-mind entity that consumed civilizations. The threat that had originally driven the Luminary to seek Earth's submission was real, just not immediate as they had claimed. "We stand with Earth," the Drachnid Admiral declared, his scales gleaming with determination. Other representatives quickly joined in. The combined technological knowledge of multiple civilizations, enhanced by human innovation, gave them a fighting chance. Sarah activated the emergency broadcast system. She had prepared for this moment. "This is why we chose to share rather than hoard knowledge. United, we face this threat with the strength of every world, every species, every unique perspective." The defense plans were already prepared. Human ingenuity combined with alien technology. Drachnid battlecruisers equipped with Earth's quantum mirrors. Luminary crystalline ships enhanced with mechanical redundancies. A network of hybrid technologies no single species could have developed alone. As the Void Hunters approached, Sarah thought about the long journey that had brought them here. From first contact to betrayal, from resistance to cooperation. Earth had proven itself not just through strength, but through the wisdom to know when to fight and when to extend a hand in friendship. "All forces, execute Operation Unity," she commanded. The combined fleet moved into position, ready to defend not just Earth, but all civilized space. It wasn't just about survival anymore. It was about proving that different species could achieve more together than they ever could in conflict. The real test was just beginning, but Sarah allowed herself a moment of pride. Humanity had changed the galaxy not by conquering or submitting, but by demonstrating a better path. The stars had once seemed like a threat. Now they were filled with allies. The first shots were fired against the approaching darkness. The fate of all known life hung in the balance. But this time, no species faced the void alone.